Hi, welcome to this quick unboxing of Misty Waters at the World's Edge. This is a game, a prototype, which is going to seek crowdfunding really soon. I'm going to add a link in the description of the video so that you can follow and get notified when the campaign of the game launches. A game intended for 1 to 4 players that takes around 120 to 300 minutes, ages 12 and up, and designed by Boguslaw Dudek, and the game is published by Dragon SC. This is a game that it's all about exploration, adventure, fighting, a nautical game with territory building and lots of mechanisms. This is a very interesting game that utilizes mechanisms of deck construction, dice rolling, events. It has income, it has investment, it has push your luck, it has moving multiple units, you command various vessels. There is also semi-cooperative game mode, a solo mode, a team-based mode, and lots of different alliances to explore throughout the course of the game. So I'm going to unbox the prototype together with you. Keep in mind that this is a prototype, so everything you see in front of you, it's just a very nice prototype. Actually, I expect it to be extremely nice. But the game is going to change, become better, become bigger through crowdfunding, hopefully, with the support of the backers. And I'm going to cover the game with a separate video focusing on the rules, how the game plays, and sharing my opinion after we have the game played, and also have a playthrough, basically have a playthrough. This is the intention between us, my gaming group, so that we can share the experience with you. Now, let's open the box and see what's inside this prototype. Again, be aware that this is a prototype. It has some very beautiful components, but still it's a prototype. Yeah. So it would be rough around the edges. There are some details about for the reviewer, which I'm setting aside for the moment, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the box and unfold the board so that we can see the main board. Again, as I mentioned, this is a prototype. It has all the different lanes for the players to explore. It's a very big board actually, and it's very nicely crafted. I should say that it looks extremely nice from the first glance. It has all the different islands on the archipelago, the different ship lanes that you follow. There is a big track and the weather also that you can predict for the next 2 turns, if I'm not mistaken. So this is very nice in terms of looks. I'm going to place it for the moment horizontally because I cannot fit it in the screen. It's huge. Okay, so let's do that for the moment. And let's start exploring the rest of the things that are included in this prototype. It's a big box, so it has a lot of components. This is a reminder, play rate I should say, yeah. And these are, again, this is prototype, so that's why they are printed on cardboard, not on thick boards, on a card. But this is, I suppose, is going to be some kind of board, because I see some recessed slots here. The different types of vessels, like the brig, the sloop, the ship of the line, the heavy frigate, and there are enough for the different players. This game plays for 1 to 4 players. Can also be played as a solo. It's really nice. These are player aids. There are some more vessels here. Yeah. Heavy frigate, a galleon, a caravel, sloop, etc. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, if my memory doesn't fail me from the description of the game, this can be each player can operate, I think, 2 vessels, yeah, across 6 different types. So again, this is a historical fiction game set in the Age of Sail. You're a captain of a small sailing ship and you set course for uncharted waters where strange things can happen from time to time. The game board shows the map of the archipelago, as I shared with you. They're marked sea lanes and players will use them to move around between islands. There's also a Beaufort scale at the top of the board. This was the Beaufort scale that we've seen on the top. Because the weather can affect both movement and the different actions of the game, and this is interesting. You always have accurate forecast for the next 2 days, so you can plan ahead, but the weather is changing, of course. In the turns, players can move their vessels, fight with cannons or board, and perform a number of other actions such as building facilities, buying or repairing ships, selling goods and valuables found on islands, and hiring captains, officers and sailors. Moving ships around on the board is extremely simple, but good planning and use of the maximum speed can determine the outcome of the game. Sometimes, especially close to the finale, it's very important to get the vessels to the specific space on a specific time. The game offers also events and story. Once you go to different islands and you open the exploration cards there, you can find different things from surprises like treasures, etc. Some they're positive, some they can be negative, like plague or other things that they can attack you. And there's also a lot of battle. Each player, as I said, is commanding 2 ships, and there are 6 different types. So there are various sea battles, which are not common in Mystic waters, according to the description of the game. Especially when the galleasses of the Conquistadors sails out of the harbor fully loaded with gold and jewels, something that everyone puts their eye on. And there's a lot of things to explore here, so I was intrigued by the scope of the game, so very happy to give this one a try. Let's focus on the different things that we find inside this prototype. So I'm just going to share the components as I see them together with you before reading the rules, playing the game. So this is just sharing the different things that we find in the game. Yeah. So the different vessels, there are 6 options for each player, so each player should have all 6 available. Let's see, they're different colors. Okay, there are some flags here for controlling islands, because one of the ways to win the game is controlling islands or winning the election. This is the heavy frigate. This is really nice, and I'm sure it's going to look lovely on the. This is a galleon. And the rest of the vessels. The small one is a sloop. Great. Okay, you have the same options for the different. Oh, what's that? The different colors. Yeah. Okay, nice. Okay. I need to glue this on the base. I believe should be okay. Yeah. Okay, cool. Then we have lots of different things like these mines that I see here. They look gorgeous. Really nice 3D minis. Okay, so that you can have on some of the islands. Just dropping things now. We have goods. And these are how the goods look. Lovely. Then I believe we have some forts, which are also very nice. Okay. Oh, these look really nice as well. Okay, cool. Then we have, I suppose, those barrels stand for rum, typically in a pirate game. Yeah, very nice. Tokens. We have some monsters. Yay. Kraken. And hydras. And whales. So this is really, really nice. Okay, very, very impressed with the minis, even though they are prototype minis, obviously. Sharks. Yeah, cool. Then we have some NPCs here. Okay. These are really nice. They've gone in tremendous detail through this prototype preparation. Oh, this looks like a ghost ship. Yeah, cool, 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 cool. Okay, let's take the minis for the rest. This would be the galleon, the brigade. Yeah. There you go. And then we have some additional minis here these are some more crates. There is a turn order, maybe the turn track. Yeah. Some treasure tokens. And some small desperate attempts to survive, I suppose. Okay, 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 interesting. Actually, quite a few of those. Let me take all of these out. I don't know how the game is going to come into the crowdfunding version. I don't know the details. I'm going to wait to discover them together with you. Oh, look at that. But I have to admit, for the time, I'm very, very impressed with what I see in terms of details here. Yeah. Okay. Then we have a lot of treasure chests. We have one for each player with their player components, I suppose, or different gaming components, I should say. Yeah. Let's take everything out. Okay. Looks like some game components are also saved in this treasure chest. Cool. And there is a ton of cards here, which we're going to take out and see all of us together. Okay. So this seems to be like the wind or the weather deck. Yeah. Together with these cards here, which affect the weather ahead, so you can see what's coming. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Right. Then we have a ton of cards here. So let me separate them by type of card. There are a lot of things to explore also on the islands. Yeah. So be aware of that. Okay. Okay, right. So, treasure chest, ranking, shallows map, shaman, scout parrot, watch officer, boatswain, pilot book. Look how many cards are here. Gunpowder barrel, saboteur. Okay, so these are, I believe, are the action cards because I see them repeating. Because you construct your action card deck, I believe these are the action cards, if I'm not mistaken. But rain check on that. Let me check. Special mission, secret map, sacred nick, sail against time, dice game. You can even invite other players to gamble. Right. Okay, cool. Some events that you can find when you explore, and things that you can find. Okay, cool. These are open sea events, maybe? Yeah. Okay. Nice. And then we have war drums, traveler, close encounter, voodoo, investment, silver chest. Lots and lots of different things here. Okay. To explore. Yeah. So these are the cards of the game. Let's dive into the chests. Okay, we have metal coins and gems. So yeah, I like it because this is what I expect for from a pirate game. Loot. We need to have loot. And loot looks really nice in this game. And coins, gold coins and silver coins as well. Yeah. Then we have second chest with let me see how to open it. Okay. Lots of different tokens. Okay, and trackers. Yep. Ooh, these are beautiful. Look at that. They look fragile, but they are not. They're very, very nicely crafted. Some sort of exploration tokens or something. Okay. Very much impressed. What's here? Okay, these are crew members. Different types of crew members and cannons and captains and sailors. Wow. I mean, because all these, as you can imagine, they go on your player board, so you can equip them with sailors. You can add cannons based on the capacity and the type of the vessel. Yeah. Etc, etc, etc. So really, really. And these are 3D. I don't know if you can see them. Let me maybe focus a bit better. These are like 3D tokens, so they're lovely. Lovely, really. What's next? Okay, the dice of the game. We have some cool dice and a directional die. Nice. Then we have, okay, more vessels. Okay, cool. More 3D tokens. Oh my gosh. This is amazing. This looks like bastions or forts, yeah? So you can have firing cannons when you approach. And this is a weather token. And this is some skull tokens, maybe for the treasure. Yeah. Oh, navigation equipment, a golden anchor. These are fascinating 3D tokens. They'll make surely they're going to make the looks of the game. Or are these like the in player colors? Maybe. Yes, they are matching the player colors. Right. And the treasure chest. And the last chest has, okay, it has the, what was it? One for England. There it is. Maybe the greater powers of the, yeah, of the era, together with something which looks like the first player token that I'm sure whoever is playing first, they're never going to be able to stop to steer the wheel constantly until it's their next turn. Okay, so looks fascinating. I'm extremely eager to try this one out. Again, this is a prototype. It looks gorgeous, but it's still a prototype. So very much looking forward to play this one and share my true opinion about the game together with my friends and my gaming group. So stay tuned for more for Misty Waters.